It is 7:06, right on the nose, Central Standard Time, and I am live from the INFOWARS.com studios in Austin, Texas, and we have got a four-hour original transmission coming up tonight, including a documentary dissertation, Joel Skousen and myself with Strategic Relocation, the film. And what is it, a 2-hour show? Now, I'm very excited and I'm very honored that tens of thousands of you tune in at the start of the show every night, and I don't know, 50,000 or so end up watching it every evening, and then millions every week once it goes to YouTube and other places watch it, and hundreds of thousands download the MP4s we post at PrisonPlanet.tv. But I'm not telling you these numbers bragging. We reach 15 million people every week on the AM and FM radio and satellite and the rest of it, XM, which is huge. What is unbelievable is that the TV system we're building and all the beta testing we're doing the last year and a few months, 16 months or so, is really coming together by the grace of God. You build it, they will come. And I want to give you some good news. You know, not this last Bilderberg, but the Bilderberg before last hit the zeitgeist. 3.5 million views on Justin TV alone on a channel we never even use. Count the other live stream things. So we can't pay for our own bandwidth. That's why we have subscriptions. Is that's you're literally paying the cost that, you know, to get you the high def downloads and the decent quality streams. So I'm just kind of giving you a state of the info war here for PrisonPlanet.tv and the nightly news before we go to this huge piece that we just finished minutes before I went live. That's why some nights I do a little bit of live before we show you the tape-to-air show. And some nights now we go live, period, with all the different packages we've put together, because we're just gauging everything before we create that 1-hour power-packed transmission. And so that is what we're doing here. And all of you that are PrisonPlanet.tv members, it's because you were able to do this. Now, one PrisonPlanet.tv membership is $5.95 a month. If you get a yearly membership, you get a couple months free. But before I had it where 3 people could use the same username and passcode, so it was $5.95 with 3 memberships a month. Then I boosted it up to 6 as our servers got bigger and better backup systems, because the site's had a few hiccups over the years, 9.5 years. Now we've got it running well enough that I am now announcing one $5.95 a month membership is now going to be 10 memberships. That is 59 cents a month per membership. We're talking about what, $6? What does that come to? If it's $5.95 a month, and you get 10 of those, that's 59 cents. What's 12 times 59 cents? I'm public school educated, folks. Help me. The point is, you're talking about $12 or something off the top of my head. No. It's got to be more than that. 12 times 59 cents is $7 and something cents. Well, okay, whatever. The point is, because I just announced this on air today, I said, you know what, our servers can handle it, and PrisonPlanet.tv span for itself. One membership, we need to get some banners for this. I've told the crew this, the great graphics people, we need to explain. One membership is now 10 memberships. And all you got to do is create a username and passcode that is not, repeat, not your bank codes, obviously. People said, well, how am I going to give this away? My password for PrisonPlanet.tv is my regular code. Create a new code, a silly code and a silly username, and then send out to 10 friends and family, hey, here's your gift subscription to hard-hitting InfoWarsNews.com. If PrisonPlanet.tv scares them, InfoWarsNews.com will get them there and say, all these films, if they're Democrats, we got films about the Republicans. If they're Republicans, we got the Obama deception. It all exposes it's controlled, but get them to watch it, get them to wake up, because what I want is hearts and minds. What I want is to wake people up. There's many documentaries. There's 25 of my films. There's dozens of other films we've been authorized to post about the North American Union, Camp FEMA, Don't Tread on Me, Police State 4, The Rise of FEMA. And tonight we're going to premiere and stream Strategic Relocation, the film, breaking down the globalist master plan to try to sneak attack this country and how to protect yourself. So there's 9.5 years of material. I've been on air 17 years. A lot of the material pre-PrisonPlanet.tv is there. Get a PrisonPlanet.tv membership today to fight the Prison Planet and get your Christmas shopping done early. Put the username, passcode in the card. Say, this is an amazing subscription site. All you do is put this username and passcode in. That's whatever you make. And if you already have a code that you don't want people to know, you can go do a procedure that's real easy to change your username passcode. Or go get another stinking membership, $5.95 a month. You know, sign up for another year and get even more discounts, and then have that as the other account you give people. That way you've got your account, and if your friends and neighbors share the other account, because when 10 people do log in it simultaneously, it will block you out. So keep your membership you've got now, go get the other membership, and share that with people. Because here's the deal. 4 or 5 times a year, we will have free streams for a day or so of PrisonPlanet.tv on election night, or if some big event happens. And the bills have been $16,000 before, especially one time when I went 2 or 3 days, because hundreds of thousands tuned in. Guess what happened? And I was showing the reports yesterday. Guess how many people watched on one day, election day, November 6th, through to the next morning. 24-hour spell. 230-something thousand. In fact, they were showing me the reports this morning. That's people that logged in and watched it. Okay? Folks, you're like, well, Alex, you just said you have millions of listeners every day. What's the big deal? That's something that took me 17 years to do, and by the grace of God, getting on AM and FM stations and building. This is something where, without even putting this on cable and satellite yet, which we're getting ready to do, the average MSNBC show has 200,000 viewers. The average CNN show's got about 300,000. The average Fox, about 1 million. Do you understand how fundamental it is that we could have, over a 3-day period, 3.5 million viewers on Justin TV? Go look at the channel. It's like 4 million now, because we never even use it. It was like 100,000 on there from us using it in a few tests. We did it, 3.5 mil. And again, I'm not bragging. Look at our big audience. These are people we're reaching. This is exciting. We can beat these people when we engage them. I mean, it's like blowing up a Death Star on the X-Wing. There's like 10 more Death Stars to blow up, but we've proven we can blow these things up. Why do you think I came out with this, that we sell at cost? We have subscriptions for $59.95, shipping included. More than half the cost of $59.95 is 12 of these in the little envelope and the sticker and the shipping and handling. Why do I sell these at cost? Because it's what I really want is the hearts and minds. And imagine you give friends, family, the police station, the local Masonic lodge, the local Jewish synagogue, the Catholic church, the Seventh-day Adventists, the Muslims, whatever it is, the library. You give them a subscription for $59.95, and physically, look at this, physically, and we put some of these out free in Austin as a test. People just grab them up next to the other. And imagine, you're walking along seeing the regular pablum, you see The Secret Life of Zombies, INFOWARS.com. What's going to happen? You're going to pick this up. Look at that. He's getting one over there. That's when we did a little point about how people are actually going into zombie-like state. And it's a giant color magazine with cartoons, crossword puzzles, factoids, New World Order information. All right there. You can also buy them in 10 packs, 20 packs, up to 50 packs, and 100 packs, and then give them to people. You want something to stocking stuff? You want something to give to friends? You want something to take to church? It's like a big color book. Got a big poster in the middle. Romney, Obama, either way, your vote counts. I mean, this is the type of stuff we're doing in here. I mean, this is a power-packed piece of material. And it's getting bigger. It's 60 pages long now. And you go to PrisonPlanet.tv and subscribe, you support us, but you also get something to pay forward, 10 memberships for the price of one. It's all about you getting others to wake up. There's just so many things you can do. You get them in bulk at cost and hand them out at work in places or church. You give people subscriptions, and then 12, and we do have back issues sometimes left. So the first issue, we'll send them a couple copies when supplies last, which they are right now. We sold out of the first issue, not the last two. We almost have sold out of the second one now. The point is, while supplies last, they'll get a couple the first time, and then each month, more. Imagine 12 of these. You put their address in when you order the magazine, where you want it mailed, and then boom, 12 of these, 12 of these, 12, 12, 12. I mean, that is a cool weapon right there. 12 on different topics coming to their door. And you can tell them or not tell them. And a lot of people donate to their local libraries. Well, that's what you do. They just know it comes in. People know, and boom. Oh, well, here, let's just put that in the magazine rack. Oh, let's just put that right over here at the local library. I mean, you've got to care about reaching out to people, and we'll kick these globalist butts. And again, they're still busy editing and just putting together the monster transmission that we put together tonight. Mike Adams coming up. He's got 2 guests, including Steve Quayle. And who was the other one? Joe Nobody. And I missed that part because I was busy, but I'm sure that's an interesting interview. The point is, then we've got Melissa Melton on the aspartame and stuff and almost all the candy and even sugar-free gums and how it's killing people. We've got, the key big report tonight on guns and the fact that people are in denial that they're announcing they physically want to ban all semi-autos and make you turn them in, even though Dianne Feinstein's saying it. And this wild callers I had today saying I was making it all up. So we went and put all the proof together for them. Yes, the government is coming after your guns. So there is that report coming up. All this and more tonight. Strategic relocation's over 2 hours long, ladies and gentlemen, and it's powerful. And that's coming up at the end of the show, the end of the transmission. That's why we're not rolling all this yet, because they're busy trying to still get all that lined up and ready. And so, if you have a membership and you're watching right now, did you give it to friends and family? Do you ever try to go log in and it says too many are logged in? Well, it's time to get another membership. But most of you probably never even shared your username passcode, did you? Well, tonight's the night. Because I told Max to turn it up to 10. Did they do that? They did? Okay, I think I did today on air. We've turned it up to 10. I asked like a year ago, I said, can we turn this up to 10? They said, that's not a good idea. We can barely keep this thing going. Now we've got the servers, and things have been working a lot smoother. I'd say, what, about 98% of the time they're really doing good. Thanks to all your support, we're tweaking it, grassroots building it. Go and give, if it's username and passcode that's just for PrisonPlanet.tv, call your friends, call your neighbors, call your family and say, listen, they got proof of the plan to ban guns coming up on this channel tonight. Here's the special code to be able to watch it. Hey, they're going to expose that every major gun at the convenience store, gas station, drugstore, store we went to, every major one, from Target to H-E-B, you cannot find regular gum. My kids don't get gum. We have to order it online, Beeman's and stuff. Everything has aspartame, all of it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to break down all the mainline studies, even new ones saying it makes you obese, brain damage you, liver failure, everything. And people are feeding us their kids all day. And now it's showing up in candy bars. It's not just in the mints. I mean, it is just absolutely everywhere. And you can go to the National Institutes of Health. This is a chemical warfare operation. Most of these idiot companies don't even know it. I mean, because they just trust the government, a bunch of eugenicists that want to reduce our population, done all the secret experiments on us. Warn people, care to tell people. I want to go do the gun show. I was thinking about burning this, because people won't listen if I'm just holding it up and showing them documents. If I went and burned it, people would pay attention, or better yet, shot it with 50 cals. So we'll have to do that, like where I attack it with machetes, attack it with sledgehammers. I could dress in a gorilla suit and go and beat on it. I mean, you got to, anything so your kids don't, die from this. Rob, how long you want me to keep rolling here? 25 more minutes, all right. Just 5. Dude's in there. Red 5 standing by. With those headphones, the way he's got that on in that cap, it almost looks like, he's one of the rebel guys and one of the Y-Wings about to get blown up. Oh, man. So, my kids have been calling me right before I went on air, and they said, Daddy, please come home. You come home late all the time. Please come home. Please come home. Please come and play board games with us. And I said, I'm coming home right now. And then Dude said, I'm not going to have this ready on time. And I thought, we've got tens of thousands of people watching right now. I respect them enough that I'm going to be here, because my children have no future. Your children have no future if we don't turn this around. And we've been able to build this so far thanks to you taking action and voting with your dollars. Sure, the electronic voting machines have been proven to be a total fraud. They called the election before most states even counted any of the day's votes. Prop 37, obviously people didn't vote to not know of GMOs in their food. Now they're going to tell you the voting machines voted to take your guns away. They're going to tell you the voting machines voted for a national draft. They're going to tell you the voting machines voted that you want to jump on top of razor blades, you know, and cut your nose off and jump in a tank of alcohol. It's all pure, absolute, unmitigated garbage. And the fact that we now can switch from studio to studio and talk to Gerald Celente when he was in Ireland and do it all and have 230+ thousand people tuned in that night. Oh, and the video streams, not to mention, I didn't get the numbers on the audio streams. I bet those were in the hundreds and hundreds of thousands like our podcast is. I mean, again, that's not when I was even on terrestrial radio broadcasting to millions. That is exciting. That is incredibly good news. I know I've already told you about that. You know what? Let's while he's editing that, not that I can't just keep talking forever. Let's go play, because it's so funny, the Dan Badandi, John Bound piece that Bound put together of them as zombies. I forget the exact name of it. If not, it's on YouTube. And we'll play that and a couple more pieces here for you. And then I'm going to go home and see my kids for about an hour or two and go to sleep. I'm going to get some early shut out. I can bed about 10 o'clock tonight because I've already seen Strategic Relocation. If you go to YouTube, if you can't find it in our computers, the name of it is something like INFOWARS. INFOWARS Attacked by Zombies was not one name. Alex Jones Attacked by Zombies was the other shorter one. And then the one with them, type in zombies. Oh, you already had it? Well then play that. Yeah, but it's the one, but there it is, Zombies Attack Hidden Camera. That's the one we want. It's Zombies Attack Hidden Camera. Do you have that one? Yeah, play them both back to back. And then, folks, call your friends and family. Because, hey, if we can just fire this up and have millions on Justin TV when we do that, or fire it up and have, you know, 250,000 or close to it watching, just keep paying it forward. Keep spreading the word. Keep getting more people, because we're going to beat these globalists. And just wait till you hear the people in denial about the globalists wanting our guns. So that is coming up. You guys ready to roll that? All right. I'll be back in the taped dimension. How long is it, dude? Have you figured out how long it is with the film tonight? 4 hours? Okay, I'm sorry. It's a 5-hour transmission coming up. Yeah, the wild horses could not pull the team away. So special reports, all of it, 5 hours. You want it, you got it. Bye, guys. Here is the Loving Zombies. Alex Jones here, reporting on a virtual army of out-of-control zombified yuppie sheeple marching around everywhere chanting mainstream media slogans. We're here reporting on this epidemic that is spreading and the mass murder of psyche and critical thinking. A worldwide phenomenon of trendies becoming more and more mindless and being in zombie-like trance states, worshiping mainstream media, American Idol, and Justin Bieber. Is there any way to awaken them? Is there any cure to this virtual madness, the mass murder of the mind and critical thinking?
Second Amendment bad.
You poor zombie. Here, you need this.
Is there any hope? Tune in next time. Can we cure the zombies? The presentation you have just witnessed is a test. Are you conscious? Are you aware that you are being manipulated? Or have you descended into a dreamlike zombie state that much of the public is suffering from? In the power-packed November issue of INFOWARS magazine, we detail with the scientific facts in 4 separate articles the proof that the public is being brainwashed Our brainwaves are lowering, our IQs are dropping, and we are being turned into nothing more than biological androids. You can buy copies of INFOWARS magazine at cost in bundles of 10 up to 100 and give them to your friends and family. It's time to shake humanity out of the trance that they're in, and the November issue of INFOWARS magazine is designed to do just that. Sign up for a subscription or secure copies at cost in bulk today at InfoWarsStore.com.
Fluoride is good. The chemtrails are great. Mainstream media, they tell the truth. Fluoride is good for you. The Federal Reserve is good for us. Chemtrail big. They smell good. Good for air. GMO food good. Obama tell the truth. Romney save country. Mainstream media tell the truth.
Obama, Romney, vaccines, good, good, television, good, Romney, vaccines, GMO, good, good, Obama, he buy me phone, Obama buy me phone, good.
I vote Obama. He give us phone. He gonna do more.
Keep Obama in president, you know.
Yeah.
Obama phone, good.
You disability, you welfare, food stamp, you get free phone. Obama another 4 year.
Romney sucks.
Bad.
Obama good.
Romney good.
GMO good.
Fluoride good for teeth.
TSA gropey good.
TSA stick hand in my pants for safety.
Drones overhead good. Vaccine in arm good.
Mainstream media tell you truth. Nuke Iran.
Good.
Romney nuke Iran. Obama support Unconstitutional Patriot Act.
Romney supporting NDAA good.
Obama support that too.
Romney Medicare good.
Obama Medicare good.
Drones Romney good.
Drones Obama good.
Romney good.
Obama good.
Romney good.
Obama good. Romney good. Romney good.
Romney
Romney good. Romney good.
The presentation you have just witnessed is a test. Are you conscious? Are you aware that you are being manipulated? Or have you descended into a dreamlike zombie state that much of the public is suffering from? In the power-packed November issue of INFOWARS magazine, we detail, with the scientific facts in 4 separate articles, the proof that the public is being brainwashed. Our brainwaves are lowering, our IQs are dropping, and we are being turned into nothing more than biological androids. You can buy copies of INFOWARS magazine at cost in bundles of 10 up to 100 and give them to your friends and family. It's time to shake humanity out of the trance that they're in, and the November issue of INFOWARS magazine is designed to do just that. Sign up for a subscription or secure copies at cost in bulk today at InfoWarsStore.com.
I'm Jakari Jackson with the InfoWars Nightly News. Now, it's no secret that America is overweight, but isn't it your right as an American to be as fat as you want to be, or as healthy or skinny or anything else? Well, the government doesn't think so. Let's start with Mayor Bloomberg. Washington, D.C. is ready to follow New York's example as they plan to ban large soft drinks. Not only is this completely ridiculous and very much unconstitutional, it doesn't even take into account for diet soft drinks, which can actually be worse for you because of aspartame.
You cannot go to the grocery store now and buy any type of even regular sugar gum that hasn't had aspartame added to it.
A long-term study found that those who drink just 1 can of diet soda a day have a 42% increased chance of leukemia, as well as other health factors. Michelle Obama is also concerned about health, particularly when it comes to the nation's youth. The First Lady launched a campaign to count the calories of the nation's school children.
Starting this year, the talented people who cook the food at your school will be offering you all kinds of healthy, delicious new choices. These healthy foods are good for your body. They'll give you energy and make you stronger.
The problem with this policy is that it is a one-size-fits-all endeavor. It doesn't take into account the needs of athletes and other students who are just generally more hungry than their classmates, as demonstrated in this video by a Kansas high school. If we can stay in the lunchroom for one moment longer, a school in Chicago has banned home-packed lunches, denying parents and even the students themselves the right to eat whatever they seem fit. Meanwhile, several Chicago schools have earned a failing grade in the cafeteria.
Since 2011, 244 of Chicago's 681 public schools failed at least one inspection. At Cameron Elementary, inspectors found a mice-dropping infestation in the main kitchen with more than 600 scattered droppings. Here at Hirsch Metro High School, mice got into some nachos and several students actually got sick eating rodent droppings.
A hot topic today is the labeling of genetically modified foods. Some groups, like the American Academy of Pediatrics, said they have no reason to believe that organic foods are any better than GMOs, even though the AAP recognizes that organic foods have less pesticides. No on 37, a Monsanto-funded group against the labeling of GMOs, stated that new labels would cost California consumers up to $400 a year, as if food companies don't regularly change their labels for every major sporting event and blockbuster movie. Many of these food containers also contain BPA.
Canada became the first country in 2010 to ban the use of BPA in just some products, and Europe soon adopted many of these bans. However, in the U.S., the Food and Drug Administration has been much more reluctant to admit the dangers.
And if you're wondering where the USDA is in all of this, they're busy force-feeding GMOs to little Chinese children without their parents' consent. So as you can see, from the White House to Chicago Public Schools to the USDA, everybody wants to tell you what you can put into your body. Land of the free, home of the brave, but apparently not in the lunchroom. I'm Jakari Jackson for the InfoWars Nightly News.